on changing locations and shit. Man, into this motherfucking bag. Stand up the way, I made. Sacrificing time for this shit, man, I got a plan. Tried to tell niggas years ago, they ain't understand. Riding by myself and it's cool, I'm all in my head. Everything in life you can't replace, I build relationships. Pretty little smile make a nigga wanna lock it in. We met the same time I lost a friend, we should try again. You been on my mind, you should hop in. I ain't gon' hurt you, baby girl, you know we locked in. Used to be on FaceTime calls on the regular. Never made time, landed on my busy schedule. Now every time I hit the bay, you know I think of you. Working on your brand, love, you know that I
What's good with y'all, man? It's your boy, Henny DeMoore, reporting live from the liquor store. How's everybody doing today, man? And listen, I swear to Almighty God that I am not on here talking to myself, man. The voices in my head have not won this battle. They may win the war, but they haven't won this battle. I do have landlord from Alabama in the building, the ligament dealer himself, the lord of the trap, the shystiest, Mr. Nefarious himself has entered the building, man. How you living, bro?
What's happening? What's happening? Salute to everybody, man. What's going on?
Man, I can't call it. I don't know what it is, man. I just know that we got a lot to talk about, man. You know, everybody is losing their job. You know, like, listen, it ain't happened to me just yet. You know, it might come down the pipeline. Who knows? But as of today, I still got my gig. Landlord, you still got a job, right?
I do.
Okay, so we're in better shape than most of the coaches in the NFL right now. You know, so there's a lot of vacancies. There's a lot of cool prospects out there for head coaches. You know, so we're going to have some conversations. But we've been talking about defensive coordinator. We're going to have some conversations about some head coaches too, man. You know, we're just going to talk about what we're talking about. And we're going to walk through this as a family, man. But before y'all get too upset, you know, before y'all start, you know, clutching your pearls and everything else, y'all know the usual rules and regulations when you tap in with your independent content creators. First and foremost, please, you know, hit the like button. The more likes that we get on these videos, man, the more that it helps out with the algorithm. That's all that YouTube cares about. The more likes and interactions they get, they're like, hey, folks like this, so we're going to show this to more people. So by hitting the like button, that directly affects how well and often that we grow, you know, as a platform. So hit the like on Land end, hit the like on my end, and please, after you hit the like button, go and hit the share. There's like an open invitation for folks to come in here and rock with us in the liquor store in the trap. And then, of course, you know, I'm never too proud to beg. You know, the lights already dim on this motherfucker. You see it's not as bright as it should be. So you want to help keep the lights on in the trap and the liquor store, because we are stealing our electricity for our neighbors right now with extension cords. Please hit the cash outs. Mine is $Henny DeMoore. His is Landlord 723. And of course, also hit the super chats, man. We are monetized. We beat that Rico. We ain't have to tell nobody.
We ain't tell on nobody from the Cowboys content space. We ain't tell on nobody from the Cowboys content space.
Nah, man. You know, like all the boss dirty secrets, we ain't said nothing. I ain't tell them folks what West Coast did that day. I ain't said nothing. I ain't said nothing. Salute to everybody
We ain't
sliding
said nothing
in.
about how Luke be beating the people to death. We ain't said nothing
Hold
like
on
that.
now. Hold on now. That sounded real snitches. That sounded real snitches right there, man. Hold on, wait a minute.
You don't know who I am right now, sir. This is a figment of your imagination.
It is a figment of my imagination, huh? Yeah, buddy. If you say so. I don't feel that way. I feel like this is really landlord, but you know, I'm gonna let you make it, cuz. But yeah, man. So let's talk about it. We gotta talk about. Cause man, listen, I like Shotty. Like I fuck with Shotty. Like Shotty is my guy. You know what I'm saying? Like Shotty is somebody that I believe in, and I think that he will eventually be a very good head coach. But man, you know I fuck with this nigga right here though. You know I rock with Mike Tomlin, dog. I ain't gonna hold you, Mike Tomlin. I rock with Mike Tomlin. And listen, I don't know. I
He's
sent
trying to
West the
clean
link.
off the building, boy. Go ahead.
Yeah, I sent West the link. So, you know, if he, you know, got some spare time, he can slide in here. But he got the link. I sent Lou the link. You know, all our people, you know, they got the links. So, you know, we ain't stingy. We always share, you know, we'll share the space. If folks want to come in and rock with us, you know, it is what it is, man. You know, if folks want to come in, they got the links. But yeah, West doing good though. But yeah, man, I feel you because listen, I love me some Mike Tomlin, man. Like to never ever have a losing record as a head coach. You know what I'm saying? To never ever have a losing record as a head coach. That says a lot about you as a coach, man. Because there are seasons where guys aren't healthy. There are seasons where you don't have the most talent, you know, in the world. There's seasons where, you know, misfortune happens. There's a lot of shit happen. You know what I'm saying? And to never have a losing season, that speaks a lot to, you know, him as a head coach. Now, mind you, a lot of the things that I like about Mike Tomlin, I don't know if we'll get that in Dallas because we know how this is set up. But I would love the possibility of getting Mike Tomlin. Huh? He said
Absolutely.
He said so Dallas went with Lame hard. What you said? What you talking about? I ain't seen I ain't seen no announcement yet. I saw Montana say so Dallas went with Lame hard. I ain't seen that. I haven't seen where they made him the defensive coordinator yet. I haven't got no notification.
Is that official news, sir?
You know, and yeah, that's what I'm trying to figure out right now. I ain't got no notification. I'm looking through Twitter right now. I ain't seen him be announced as Dallas Cowboys defensive coordinator yet, nothing like that. And honestly, and we just talking about it. Yeah, Twitter just be saying shit. Like if there's not an official report, if you ain't seen, you know, like who's like a real reputable, like Todd Archer. Todd Archer, like, hey, this nigga they DC now. Then shit, it's a wrap. It happened. But you ain't seen like
Adam
Todd
Schefter.
Archer, Adam Schefter. You know, you ain't seen folks like that say it ain't happened. You know what I'm saying? And listen,
Michael Barney,
yeah.
Patrick No Seawalker.
Yeah, like real reputable dudes, man. Like dudes like that. If you see these random say shit like that, you know they just talking. But you know, Lamb, what do you feel about this? Because I get what you're saying. Let's go ahead and elaborate for me. Like you said, you throw Shotty off a bridge. And I probably would
I
too, but go
kick his
ahead.
ass clean off a bridge from Mike Tomlin. I'm not gonna hold you. Because I think a lot of people get caught up in the X's and O's type shit. But what I need from him is a culture builder and an extreme overseer, a CEO. And I'm telling you, I feel like I know you said you don't know if you'll get it, but I think if they'll hire him, they might give it a shot. Like he'll have to execute it in the first year or so and be dope. I think Jerry get him kind of a fair shot in the first video. Like I mean, in the first year, he give him a little leeway in the first year. But if it don't be successful, then it's a problem. So I want that CEO type figure to change this goddamn culture because I think it needs it. And I think he the right man for the job. Hey, if you ain't never seen, I remember doing research about playing them and seeing what he was saying about Dak Prescott too. Like, bro,
He
if
loved that.
if if you see how he was organizing his interviews, you can tell that he's a man of nuance and details, and he's not gonna leave no stone unturned. Like it's a reason why he been coaching for this long, and you might not never ever in your life have another opportunity to go get him either. So you gonna have to speak now, forever hold your peace.
All right, and then Cuz said, and which is true. I get that, but he said no retread has won a Super Bowl in NFL history. So what he's saying is what he's saying is a coach that won a Super Bowl elsewhere ain't never went nowhere else and did it. You know what I'm saying? Like that's they argument to wanting to bring in somebody that did it somewhere else to try and do it, here. Jimmy Johnson left, he didn't win. Mike McCarthy left, he didn't, the Green Bay and didn't win over here. Like they say that no coach has won a Super Bowl in two locations. What they trying to say as a head coach. So would that turn you off from it? It wouldn't with me, but do you even think about stuff like that, or you just think about the candidate?
Man, it's always in that their history intelligence. I ain't going out like that.
Yeah, I wouldn't either. It'd be our luck, like that shit be true, and it'll be a string of niggas that just do it back to back to back. You know what I mean? So like, I get why people say that and they like to
And
go
we
with the
missed.
young hot shots. Yeah, see, I get why people say that and they want to go with the young hot shot and shit. New blood, innovative offense, innovative football. I get it. I understand folks liking the nice shiny thing, but I'm from the South, man. I love me an old school. I used to have me a '96 Impala. You know what I'm saying? You'd have that bitch clean, shined up. You couldn't tell me nothing. You know what I'm saying? And that mug, if I still had it today, would probably be more valuable. Probably be more valuable than a lot of the newer vehicles around here. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't tripping about age. Now I think about it, I can't say what R. Kelly said because in hindsight, R. Kelly was tweaking out because that nigga said age ain't nothing but a number, and he wasn't bullshitting. But besides that, age ain't nothing but a number. So it's just the logistics of getting Mike Tomlin though. Like I would love to have got Mike Tomlin, but he didn't get fired. You know what I'm saying? So that's going to be the issue behind getting Mike Tomlin. Because listen, we love Shotty. At least I love Shotty. You know what I'm saying? But let's just have honest conversations about what he has done as a head coach so far. It's only been a year. I get it. But he has nothing on his resume to say he's a better head coach than Mike Tomlin. There's nothing on his resume to say that he was a better coach than Mike McCarthy. There's nothing on his resume to say that he's a better coach than Harbaugh. Let's just be 1,000. When we went through this coaching carousel, I know that we probably wouldn't have got Vrabel. I think they already had that, Illuminati contract signed in blood and sealed, and he was always going to go to New England. But you didn't even, send a kite out there to try and talk to him. He was, of course, a more qualified coach than he was. So I'm not saying that I dislike Brian Schottenheimer. But, if I can improve in an area, and it's feasible, I would do it. The only thing saving y'all right now, you ain't got a campaign for me, is I'm not going to trade for Mike Tomlin. And because he did not get fired, because he did not get fired, they retained his rights. So it would be like a Sean Payton situation where you probably have to trade for this man. And they traded away some shit to get Sean Payton, landlord. They traded away some shit to get that boy.
Yeah, that's the only thing. I'm not willing to do that either.
In case y'all did not know what was actually given up to get Sean Payton and why, it's not going to happen with Mike Tomlin. For anything, whether you, because he not gonna be a DC or nothing. He a head coach for now forever with his resume. So the Sean Payton trade refers to the landmark 2023 deal where the Denver Broncos acquired Sean Payton from the New Orleans Saints, with the Saints receiving significant draft capital. Hey, Ken James, I don't know who y'all playing next week either. I was looking for you, nigga. I was looking for you with a flashlight. I ain't seen you in a long time. I ain't seen you, nigga. Hey, y'all going to the Super Bowl still, boy? You going to the Super Bowl still, man? Hey, you going to the Super Bowl, my friend? Ah, man. So, hey, I appreciate you for the top 20 pick. I appreciate you for paying that man all that money just for him to not to play in the playoffs. I appreciate you, breaking, Trayvon Diggs off that little bit of bread for him to play one snap. We appreciate you, man. We appreciate you. Nobody supports the Dallas Cowboys more than the Green Bay Packers, man. We appreciate that shit.
Pack in the L.
Ooh-wee! Man, you up here getting your ass beat on national television by a nigga in painted nails, man. You let that man go up there and grade cheese, man. Oh, man. Ken, I was looking for you, Ken. We almost sent police to your house, nigga. We was trying to do a wellness check. I like, damn, he done fucked around and hung himself watching this crazy shit, man. If I thought that Ken had died or something, I was gonna sue the league, man. It was gonna be a class action lawsuit because my boy done gave up hope and hung himself watching the sorry ass Green Bay Packers lay an egg like that, man. Ooh. But shout out to my brother Ken James, man. We smoking on y'all niggas right now. That Packer pack, almost packed me up. Like that shit was just in my chest, squeezing my lungs, man. That Packer pack smoked good.
That pack hit different.
Ooh-wee. I'm just saying, man.
Now, a lot of y'all need to apologize to the landlord, too. You know what I'm saying?
We never.
A lot of y'all need to apologize, bro. Because I told y'all that. Y'all, they're going to win the Super Bowl. Y'all was saying that shit. They're going to probably pick 32nd. They're going to pick 32nd. I remember arguing with you niggas. Oh, that pick's going to be 37. It's going to be this. It's going to be that. I said, bro, relax. Y'all do not know nothing. And lo and behold, that motherfucker is 20. That's a good pick still.
It's a good pick.
You mean to tell me there ain't 21st rounders in this draft?
It should be this draft. Some drafts it don't, but damn sure gonna be 20 this one.
All right. And then it's a defensive draft.
And we need defense. So it's cool. I'm just saying.
Y'all motherfucker, well, they gonna win the Super Bowl, Lord. You don't know what you're talking about. Niggas ain't win shit. One and done.
Yeah.
Go home.
I'm happy them niggas gone too. I'm happy. I'm not happy the nigga leg, turned into string cheese, no shit like that. But I am happy,
Wait a minute. You can't joke like that now.
Listen, landlord. You so mad at Michael Parsons, you even said a nigga ligament, man. So I don't even talk to you about that.
Hell no, he can't get no ligament from me. He can get one now. The season's over with. Shit, I got him.
Man, that's crazy.
Hey, I'm over here doing the cowboy work, nigga. That's what we do.
Yeah, man. I thought my nigga Ken James was gone. I ain't seen my nigga in days. He used to be in here trolling, man. I don't know, man. I don't know.
I remember I met Michael Parsons. He was like, "That's a good question." You remember that? I forgot about that.
What he said? What you asked that nigga?
When I did the interview in training camp.
Oh yeah.
I asked him what he liked the best about the new defense.
Man, and he said that's a good question. That's all he said.
He was like, "That's a good question." Nah, he answered it. I can't remember what he said though.
It said Packers got sent by Mr. Zesty. Man, then man, we all off subject, but you remember you said that nigga made grating cheese look gay, first nigga in history to do
Fact, he did.
it. Ooh wee.
That's a very, very questionable young man.
Yes, it is. But yeah, Ken, all we saying, man, is you sent us 2 first-round picks. You're starting defensive tackle. You know, paid a nigga almost $200 million. You might have paid him $200 million. You know, drafted a wide receiver in the first round. You did all kind of gangster shit, you know, on paper. And nothing changed for y'all. Y'all still were the 7th seed. Y'all still ended the season hurt like y'all always end up hurt. You still were one and done. So I don't know, man. Like I seem like you traded away your future for no reason.
Hold on,
So
what am I talking about until I pay him? I don't owe not a nigga on the planet. What you talking about? I don't owe nobody but the government. What you talking about?
I don't know. Oh, he said nobody with the government is crazy.
That's all. That's the only folks I owe. What you mean?
Israel said, should we draft a quarterback? Start learning from that because Milton not him. You should definitely draft the quarterback in the 5th round. You got 3 5th-round picks. That your 5th-round pick need to be a practice quarterback. Well, you're gonna have 2 5th-round picks, so you need to trade one for Minka Fitzpatrick. You need to trade one for Minka. So yeah, that's where I'm at with that. You should draft a developmental quarterback then there every year because you can always get a nigga in the late round, you know, to develop and shit. Man, he said he started ligaments, nigga. He gonna have to sue you for copyright.
Hey man, listen. All I do, I sell ligaments. I don't say ligaments. So when you got a ligament business? You know what I'm saying?
The ligament business is crazy.
Are you distributing ligaments? Just let me know that.
That sounds real undercover copish. Like, are you distributing ligaments, boy? I'm like, what you mean? Why did you use that word in this sentence?
That sounds like that's what the feds say when they bust your house. Are you selling ligaments, sir? No, sir. No, sir. I'm not. No.
Mm-hmm. He said Carson Beck is a 5th rounder. Man, Carson Beck that nigga. You know why he that nigga? Because somehow, some way, his ass is still getting paid top quarterback money for like 50, 11 years. That nigga been getting paid. That nigga been in college my whole life, seemed like.
Oh, dead eye. That boy look like his eyes, it look like he don't have a soul.
Man.
He got like, you know, some people just don't have a soul. They look like they not in there. Almost. Nah, he worse than Tracy McGrady. Tracy McGrady didn't look like he was in there either.
Yeah, he just had lazy eyes, man. You know what I'm saying? The lazy eye one.
Good old dead eye.
Man, so Lance, speaking of dead, because some niggas ain't going to have futures, but these niggas might have futures in Dallas. Because we going to segue before we start talking about some more of this coaching shit. I do want to ask you, because I be tripping, because I be forgetting, like, hey, they still be doing football shit even when they ain't playing football no more. You know what I'm saying? So, we got future contracts now, landlord. There's some names on here. They let some niggas walk. They had let some niggas walk. So, these are the guys that they kept. Trayshawn Holden, my nigga. Paris Campbell. Israel Abinakanda. I'm sorry, I had to do the magic effect. Shit started levitating over here. I said the nigga name. Nick Everett.
Abracadabra.
Abracadabra, bibbity bobbity boo, whatever the shit is.
Kazam. I'm gonna just call that nigga Abracadabra. Israel Abracadabra.
It's the same thing at this point, man.
Unless he play for us, that's what his name gonna be from now on.
Man, Israel Abracadabra is fucking crazy. But it do sound like a spell though. Abonaconda sound like I'm just finna, man. It sound like I'm finna levitate some shit. Marcellus Johnson. See, they got niggas on this team I ain't never knew. See, this is where all the creative players come from. Cause who the fuck is Marcellus Johnson? This nigga got.
That sound like your cousin. Marcellus Johnson sound like a nigga cousin.
Man, Marcellus Johnson.
Man, you know my cousin and Marcellus Johnson them over there.
Man, that nigga got an old nigga name, man. Like
he got a default cousin name. That nigga crazy.
Man. He said, hold on, this one funny as hell. This nigga said, I ain't taking these niggas serious till they let CJ Goodwin step.
That nigga need to step in the name of love.
Man. Blink said this
was
all
his walking papers.
Blink said this where all the 60 overall players be at.
Right.
The nigga, all right, then we got Isaiah Land, Zion Childress, and Julius Wood. Now, landlord, I'm gonna come to you with an ultimatum, right? I'm gonna come to you. Think of me as Jerry Jones.
I don't negotiate with terrorists, sir.
Well, you finna today, cause we got bombs all around your house and up and down your street, my boy.
That means it's already up and stuck, man. So it don't matter what happens. Fuck you. I want you to know that, and I probably spit in your face. But go ahead.
Yeah, that's crazy. I'm definitely activating the bombs now as we speak. So never mind. You
was gonna do it anyway, nigga.
I probably was. Nigga. But
if you down bad like that, you might well go out like a G. It's over with.
But for real though, let's say that let's say they do all the gangster shit that we want them to do. They extend George Pickens. They grab a couple niggas in free agency, right? And then they're getting ready to go into the draft. However, this is the one caveat, landlord. One of these niggas got to start. One of these niggas on this list got to start. We're going to do everything else. We're going to keep George Pickens. We're going to go out of free agency. We're going to grab some people, plug some holes. But one of these niggas, I'm going to make it hard for you. You can't say Trayshawn Holden.
I wasn't going to say that nigga anyway. You think I'm going to mess with my wide receivers? You crazy.
Yeah. So who it gonna be?
Julius Wood.
That's a good name, actually.
I like Land too, though. But my defensive end, I need some guaranteed niggas over there. So I'm starting Julius Wood ASAP.
I start Julius. He just ain't played a lot of football, but you know, I like Cuz. You know what I'm saying? I think that he got potential. I like him more than Donovan Wilson, sorry ass. Hey, you know what? Let's be 1,000. I just thought about it. Julius Wood, a combination of Julius Wood and Marquise Bell are going to be your other safety next year. They don't give a fuck about safety, bro. That's the one area that they always, rain, sleet, or snow, regardless of what's going on, that is the position where they just, they go down to the, to the Goodwill. They take a nigga, they range around and range him off, put him out there, and shit just like they leave nigga out there for years. So guess what, dog? We ain't getting Caleb down, man.
I was just about to say, I swear to God, I'm finna let you finish your soliloquy, and I'm finna express my thoughts. If Caleb Downs is available on that damn board, and we don't draft him, I ain't even finna incriminate myself like that, but
you already
it's
did.
Gonna be,
Go ahead, keep talking.
It's gonna be motherfucking. See, look at him. He got the mic up. He put the mic in the camera. Like, bro, it's already picking up my voice. God damn.
Hold on, you ain't said it loud enough. Go ahead.
Look at this. Where your badge at? He ain't got his badge on his little bench right there with the computer on. Like, he got his badge right there.
I had my badge behind the cross the whole time. That's why I be tucking it.
That crazy. But nah, man, it's gonna be consequences and repercussions, man. Y'all ain't no way you let a player like that just pass by. Ain't no way. Just because you don't value the position. If Caleb Downs is there, bro, you draft Caleb Downs. So
Yeah,
that's
agree
that.
with you.
If you want me to go crazy, that's what you're gonna see right there. That's when I'm. That's gonna be the straw that broke the camel back right there.
Mm-mm-mm. Yeah, shit. Hey, man. But yeah, it probably would be Julius Wood for me too. Now you can make an argument that they might not bring back Javante, and it could be Israel, like Israel or a nigga like that. Cause listen,
Nah, nigga, time out. You ain't finna cop out my paper. And then you gotta pick somebody else. Let's go.
I just said Israel.
Oh, fuck that. Nah. You
Yeah,
sure?
yeah. Cause listen, hear me out. Hear me out. Did we think that Javante Williams was shit? Hold on, we got Wesley slid in the back though, man. Like, see, black folks just don't be wanting to act right, man. What's up with you, Wes?
Nah, I'm gonna tell you this. I'm gonna tell you what. If this ain't got nothing to do with black, you know what this got to do? This got to do with West Coast and down south time differences. Y'all be hitting me with this. We going at this time, and y'all got to remember I'm in California, and then you also got to remember I am of the African Americans tribe, so you do got to give me a 3 to 4 day notice. So it is kind of racial, but at the same time, it is kind of like, you know, geographical too. You know what I'm saying?
I feel it though, man. So, hey, we were just talking, man, because, you know, I gave landlord a scenario, you know, because in life there's always give and take. So in my scenario, the Dallas Cowboys did everything that they supposed to have did. They gonna give Joy Pickett his extension. They gonna go in free agency to address some key positions on defense, and they gonna go into the draft and draft some people. But here's the caveat. This is the
Hold
caveat.
on. Who y'all DC though?
Jerry
Who the
gonna leave them hoes
DC?
alone. And Jerry gonna leave them hoes alone.
Nah, he ain't said all that now. Jerry ain't said all that.
Now, West Coast.
That's exactly what he gonna say. So this the caveat though. They gonna do all that good stuff I told you. But one of these motherfuckers from this list gotta start. And you can't say Trayshawn Holden or Paris Campbell. So one of these guys on future deals are gonna have to start for you. They're gonna do everything else underneath the sun. They're gonna do right by Jordan Pickens. They're gonna get a linebacker. They're gonna get a veteran edge rusher. They're gonna get a
Eric
veteran
Kendricks.
corner. Huh?
Eric Kendricks. He was the 10th. That was the 10th player. I knew there was 10 players that played. There was 10 Dallas Cowboys. Eric Kendricks, bro. Eric Kendricks made a play this week that damn near helped the team, didn't he, on the final play of the game?
Yeah, he did. That was the 10th one. So there's 10 guys out there.
Eric Kendricks, former Dallas Cowboy, played in the playoffs this week.
Yep.
Hey,
there's
hold
10 of
that
them.
thought. Hold
Go
that thought. Devon
ahead.
Overton, you got to put his question on the screen because that's for West Coast right there.
He said what?
Nah, we ain't doing that. He ain't letting that go.
What are you talking about?
Anyway, back to the question. Landlord talking
I'm sitting in
about
the car. I'm sitting in the car. I'm sitting under a tree, smoking
Hey.
some. Talking about the boys with you,
Hey.
me, and me.
So
you gotta
anyway,
fill them in out here, and you gotta fill West in on the joke.
Wait, time out. I want to know, what did I just walk in on? What the hell? Maybe I need to walk out.
Nah, cause
Is
that's
this a Diddy party? Let me find out I walked in on a Diddy party. The hell? I was wondering when you said bring the all that baby oil.
oh, shit.
West I didn't ask no questions. Why he need all the baby oil? He just brought it. Like, I
He a
got you,
good
cuz.
cousin. He a good
You know, I
cousin.
got
man.
the cuz. That's regular as hell, man.
That's weird as
Why he
hell.
say I don't need my shirt though? I like my shirt.
Damn, why your name is Devin? My bad, but it's spelled Devon though, right? Or am I crazy?
It's Devin, man.
At 3:00 in the morning, he's Devon.
My bad, bro. Yeah, okay, Devin. I'm gonna try to remember it, my guy. I got you.
Shit. But nah, Wiz, I'm just saying they did everything right. But the one caveat is one of these niggas from this list got to start, and it can't be Trayshawn Holden or Paris Campbell. It gonna have to be between Julius Wood, Zion Childress, Isaiah Land, Israel Abakanda, Nick Everett, and Marcellus Johnson.
Is
One of
Isaiah
them-
Lamb the Isaiah Lamb that we had before?
It's the same Isaiah Land.
Oh yeah, bring him back then.
Shit, fuck it.
Yeah.
That's a good name too, though. He was my second choice.
And then, yeah, cause I said Israel, cause like he said, like landlord said Julius Wood, cause they don't give a damn about safety.
Hey, listen to me. I'm gonna tell y'all this right here. This is something I learned in the game, right?
What's up?
And this is what the Cowboys we gotta take this. It is better. I mean, I think I gotta use one of my cuss words.
Go ahead.
No, I gotta use two. Can I use two of my cuss words? It's the same word. I'm gonna say it twice though. I'm the same word, but I'm gonna say it twice. Same word, say it twice. They go like this. I would rather trust a new bitch once than trust a lying bitch twice. That's why we don't allow B-backs. Cowboys. Stop trusting all these people you already know. Stop trusting. Go trust someone I would rather the Cowboys go trust someone they ain't never met before than trust someone that they've already tried and for whatever reason woo-wop-de-wham. Because the woo-wop-de-whams don't work, bruh. Like, give me these dudes that I like that the Cowboys go and trying people that they've never met before. The Quentin Williams, not the boy from Chicago, the Logan Thomason. I wish we would have knew him, so we would have knew he was trash. You know what I'm saying? But the other boy, the other linebacker we got, he ended up being Jack Sternberg. He was trash. You know what I'm saying? There go that B. He go. But that's if we have to put trust out there, if we got to trust somebody, why give that trust to someone we've already trusted before? No, go give that trust to someone you've never known, you never trusted. Why? Because at least you have you can at least hope for a better result and chance. You know what I'm saying? Isaiah Lamb is the only person that I like on that list simply because I know him and there's potential there. But at the same time, I feel like this. Isaiah Lamb, if you were that guy, he's been in the league. He's been, on some practice squads, here and there. Why haven't I heard about you? Why are you coming back to the Dallas Cowboys? So, you know what I mean? So that'd be my thought. That'd be my thought on that. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I do got a different subject I want to talk about whenever we get a chance. I want to throw it out there.
Throw it out there right now. We thug.
All right. Now, have y'all already talked? But listen to me. Listen to me. For all the people that's on here, listen to me. I want you to think about your lady right now. Think about your woman. Think about your lady. Okay? If you've been with your lady more than 15 years, you can't think you can't do this drill. You in the year 1-2 year mark, you can think of you can do this example, right? You think about your lady, right? All right, now listen to me. You think about your lady. Beyonce just DM'd you. She say, "Hey, big head." You got who else? You got Shakira, hitting you up, hitting your homeboy up, saying, "Hey, can I get his number? I want to talk to him." You got who else is another? You got J-Lo dropping songs about you, talking about she so in love and want to hang out with you. What do? I know you love, but these are the bad. These some what they say, generational. These are some generational.
They use that word a lot, don't they?
They like to love. Hey, this some generational. This some generational. You know what I mean? So what I'm saying right now is the Dallas Cowboys are married to Schottenheimer. Yes, we love him. He's so nice. He had some good moments. We had some holidays. It was cool. But man, you got guys like Tomlin possibly available. You got guys with last name like Harbaugh possibly available. Bro, these are guys who are never available. Want to know why? Because they stay with their team for 18 and 20 years. My question to y'all
is up or not? Oh, go ahead.
My thing is this. Are we wrong? Am I wrong to open up these DMs? That's all I just want to know. Is it wrong to hit up to just find out what Beyonce talking about? I'm just curious.
Black man.
I was just about to say.
I don't know what to tell you. Mm-hmm.
They don't. But listen, I'm going to say this. I'm going to take it up.
My boy said,
I'm going to take that metaphor up a notch.
My boy said, making good.
I'm going to take that metaphor up a notch.
What you
Let's
doing?
take that. Let's put some emphasis on that metaphor. I'm going to take it to the extreme because that's a good one. But let's do it like this. Let's say your woman right there with you. And Beyonce or whoever you like, hey, let's go in this room right here. Hey, I'd be mad at my girl if she hated me out. Like, hey, what you bitch about this, bitch? I'm getting a divorce. We done. It's over. This is what I'm trying to express to you. This is a once in a lifetime opportunity. That's what this is. A once in a lifetime opportunity. So it's deeper than a DM. You feel what I'm saying? It's deeper than a, you know what I'm saying? It's
Like that
like,
committed.
yeah, it's like you know what the outcome finna be if you go in this room.
Bro,
All it takes is a yes or a no.
bro, Tomlin is like a Jimmy Johnson. Bro, you can't tell me that wouldn't be like a Jimmy Johnson effect in Dallas, bro.
If they
Like,
listen, the fact that you
like, bro,
said
come
that is
on,
why
man.
the fact that you said that is why I know that this never going to happen for us. Because
I know, but like, bro,
if they wanted a Jimmy Johnson effect, that nigga would have kept Jimmy Johnson. Like, and this is the part that people be forgetting about that Jerry Jones relationship with Jimmy Johnson. That was supposed to be his homeboy. Them niggas went
his
to
best
college
friend,
together. They were
best
supposed to be
friend,
Ace Boone Coon like this.
won
You know
national
what I'm saying?
championship together.
Yes. And guess what? Jerry Jones' ego was so big, he said, fuck Jimmy Johnson. I want all the credit. I don't care that we winning. He still gotta go. And guess what? You ain't never had a head coach like that in Dallas since. The closest you got with Bill Parcells, you ran him off.
I think maybe let's just for an optimistic thought process. Maybe that was young, ambitious, and hungry Jerry trying to prove a point. Maybe he's
Yeah,
set in his ways and he realized that he made a mistake. I
because
think
remember,
for
Jerry
him to
wanted
put
to
it,
be the coach back
to
then.
be honest, listen, wait a minute. Before he uh I think Jerry realized he made a mistake by putting Jimmy in the ring. I think that was him acknowledging like, hey, I fucked up, y'all. My bad. He it took him 20, 30 years to do it, however long. But he still did it. So I think that was right. That was acknowledgement of him, like, damn, I fucked up. So let me show the world that I repent for my sin. You see what I'm saying?
He said, let me show the world I
And
repent.
more importantly, landlord, that he grew, because a lot of times you can repent from your sins and still be doing the same dumb, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, did you
Facts.
grow? Did you grow? So my hope is that Jerry Jones learned and was like, man, Jimmy Johnson could have been my coach for 20 years. He should have been my coach for 20 years. Like, that's the mindset that you want to get. Somebody even put it in the comment. Rose said Tomlin is somebody said you can hire Tomlin as a DC and hire him as a head coach. I mean, you can pay a DC and a head coach anything. You know what I'm saying? But this is my thing. Whoever is my DC, he cannot want aspirations to be a head coach in the next 4 to 5 years. Because I'm telling you this right now. If you hire any of these big name dudes, you're going to hire them and they're going to be gone. So why not just hire a head coach right now with a name who has, and listen to me, I know my Tomlin ain't won a Super Bowl and blah, 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 but I will tell you this, the same thing I'll tell you about Harbaugh. You guys want culture. You guys want change. That's what you're going to get. That's what you're going to get. Think about
Facts.
this. Even when the Steelers, listen to me, the Steelers have not had Ben Roethlisberger for a minute now, and they have still been relevant.
Yeah,
So
they
it's,
never
and
had
then
a
you
losing
can't
record.
deny, you can't, and listen, and then think about this. John Harbaugh, I mean, Lamar Jackson never had a Pro Bowl wide receiver, bruh. Never. So it's like there's
Jay Flowers Pro Bowler now. A couple of years. But I get your point.
the same one that dropped the balls.
Yeah. The one who hands for decorations, yeah. He made a Pro Bowl.
Bruh, if you bring a Tomlin to Dallas, you know the type of free agents you're going to attract. You bring a Harbaugh to Dallas, you know the type of free agent. Part of the reason why the Ravens get so many defensive free agents is because people want to play there. Like, Dallas has to change. We have to get to the point where we just want to be like, how you got that one house in the family that's like the kick it house where everybody want to go and hang out and kick it. Like, Dallas has to go back to that. Where everybody wants to, oh man, I want to play in Dallas. Oh man, I want to play in Dallas. When I was a little boy, I wanted to play in Dallas.
But this is the thing, Wes.
It looked fine.
But this is the thing, Wes. Niggas want to play in Dallas. Dallas don't want them niggas to play in Dallas. Derrick Henry wanted to play here. He lives in Dallas and wanted to play here. They didn't call him. Bobby Wagner wanted to come here and play with Dan Quinn. They did not make it happen. There have been plenty of niggas that have campaigned to come to Dallas. Earl Thomas came to the locker room and begged them niggas, please come get me. And it never happened. So that's the thing. They don't want, listen, folks still want to play in Dallas. You know, it's a big market. They ain't no damn.
It's a lot of money. You play, you're going to be on national TV.
Yeah,
national
TV. No income tax, none of that shit. It's beautiful. Great nightlife. Great, you know, everything. It's Texas. Everything is bigger in Texas, what they say. Folks want to play in Dallas. The Dallas Cowboys have been hesitant on signing the people that want to play in Dallas. They could have easily signed Derrick Henry. They could have easily signed Bobby Wagner. They could have easily made a move to get Earl Thomas. They could have easily did all these things. How many of these guys have openly said, man, I would love to play in Dallas, but they never called. They never called.
I got go ahead.
Go ahead. No, I was just saying.
I was about to say, I got a good analogy when it comes to what I feel like their impact could be on this team. Like how they have shifted culture a little bit. So I'll make it quick. I'll say this. I think everybody in every city, you done played a team, maybe like if your cousin, whoever, your child played a little league team, high school, whatever. And y'all probably was more talented, but them motherfuckers had the better program. Mm-hmm. Have y'all ever seen that? Like, I'm talking about, like, they don't be so great. They just got a squeaky clean, professionally ran, well-oiled machine of a program. That's what type of culture that these coaches can potentially bring over here. Like, we can have talent all day, but you lose because you ain't organized enough. You ain't disciplined enough. You ain't this enough. You ain't that enough. Like, everybody that plays teams like that on every level, well, you like, damn, they just got a great program. It ain't got nothing to do with the talent. It's just like, their organization is better than ours. That's what you could possibly do with those two coaches.
And I'm going to tell you to support what you're saying. I'm going to tell you a phenomenal name to support what you're saying. Look at the difference between Mike McCarthy. I'm sorry, bruh. People can say what they want to say, man. Look at the difference. You know what I'm saying? Those and now, obviously, Mike McCarthy, there's certain things that we could have did better, but that culture was being instilled. You were seeing those pushbacks, but in Dallas, bro, it's like you got a couch that people been smoking cigarettes on. Bro, you can wash the couch as many times, but bro, it's gonna take a couple washes before you get that smell out of there. You know what I'm saying? Right. And like with Mike McCarthy, it was like he was fine, like with the play calling. That was huge. That was huge. How Mike McCarthy was like, bro, I ain't supporting that because my players, they had this. He said that in the media, and guess what? It took almost a year for you to see the residuals of it, but Mike was eventually getting what he wanted. And I'm gonna tell you, you knew Mike was getting what he wanted. You want to know why? Because when it all came and done, Mike was the one that decided he didn't want to come back to Dallas. The Cowboys still wanted him. Mm-hmm. So think about this. Technically, Schottenheimer is your second choice. So why not? So, bro, I don't want to hear it. There's no reason why you can't be interviewing head coaches right now. We did not make the playoffs for the second year in a row.
I would have loved to have Mike as the overseer and put a young hot shot OC up under him and let him call plays. Real talk. We probably would have been going crazy over in Dallas. Real talk.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Like I said, I would never with them getting rid of Mike McCarthy.
My question is this: do you think with Tomlin or a Harbaugh, you're one of the top penalized teams, offense and defense?
I would hope not. You know why I say it like this thing? You know why I say it like that? Because
that's better team like that alone.
That's why I don't know if it will ever happen. Like I don't even know one. I don't know. Like with the level of interfering and shit that Jerry Jones and them be doing and shit. Like they have like Mike Tomlin and them have a reputation for being buttoned up, business. It's all football with them niggas. That don't sound like Dallas at all. You know what I'm saying? That's why that's why I be feeling like that, man. Like I understand what they represented where they was at. But man, Bill Parcells was a real coach. You know what I'm saying? He was a real deal football guy. And we know the results of that shit. Like, I think the shit is more insidious than just plugging and playing a head coach in this bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like that nigga, I'm sorry. Jerry gonna have to retire from being Jerry Jones before I think that shit would work. The interfering, the not empowering the head coach. You know, making the final say in the personnel decisions on who should play, who should get the ball, and all this other shit that Dez and them was talking about. If stuff like that is going on, you know, 'cause you can't serve two masters. What I was told. If Jerry Jones is still gonna be the face of Dallas, then like hell, you might as well let me and landlord and you. We might well be on the coaching staff. We might as well be the motherfuckers in there.
Can I give y'all a ray of hope?
I always want hope. Shine light into the darkness, land. Shine light into the darkness, land.
Walk with me now. I think this is the only way I think somebody could be successful in that manner under Jerry Jones. And I think we close to it now, to be honest. And y'all know I get shot of hell. But I think the only way y'all can move to like one beat, one sound, serve one master under somebody who likes to micromanage and meddle like Jerry is to convince everybody that y'all like best friends. You know what I'm saying? That's the only way. Because it's going to be like, if Shotty fit his way, Jerry fit his way. You see what I'm saying? If Shotty's able to do this, Jerry agrees. It's going to have to be like, they are inseparable. I think that's the only way. The only way. And I think Shotty and Jerry got a really, really good relationship. I really do. I think Jerry damn near, to his standards, I think he damn near moving mountains for Shotty. Real talk.
We'll have to see.
Well, my thing is this.
It's
We
almost
gonna really
like
know
our
how much.
parents' relationship, like us as parents. The mom and the daddy, you know, if they together, they together. Like if mama say no, that means daddy said no too. You know what I'm saying? Like it'll have to be like that, like one unit. That's the only way. Like it can't be no opposing forces. Like it ain't gonna work out.
Well, I'm gonna tell you this: we gonna know how much Jerry Jones likes Schottenheimer by what he does with George Pickens and what he does with the running back. Because you can like him all you want, but I'm gonna tell you this right now: what he did to his defensive coordinator showed him that he ain't give a F about that dude. Like I don't care
That
what
was
nobody
his
say.
buddy,
Like
though.
that was listen to me. My thing is this, man. Like you listen, okay, landlord, you know you my boy, right? So you know what I'm gonna do is I know you got to be at work, right? I'm gonna borrow your car, and when I bring it back, it's the tranny gonna be clicking, ain't gonna be no gas in it, and ain't gonna be no and by the way, one of the wheels messed up, so I just took it off. So you just got to get a whole nother wheel, but you can do all that before you get to work, right? You can do all that, right? Okay, so you're gonna be late, right? You're gonna be late, right? And guess what? When you get to work, guess what your job gonna say? Well, god dog, Miss Landlord. I mean, god dog, man. Yeah, you're coming in here late, man. What the hell, man? What the hell? And what you gonna say? You gonna be a good employee and be like, well, you ain't gonna, because guess what, landlord? They don't know me, and guess what? They don't give a damn about me. And guess what? They gonna say, well, sir, you shouldn't have did that then. Why would you do that? Why would you let him do that then? That's like, bro, you can, as much as we want to get mad at the DC that we just fired, you cannot discredit the fact that when he took this job, when he gave the person the car, when he took the job, he had Micah Parsons healthy. He had Trevon Diggs, who was just rehabbing, but he was going to be okay. You had a defense that was basically coming back that was going to be better. So, and then before they even stepped on the field, Trevon Diggs is pissed off, missing $500,000, and Micah Parsons don't even live in Dallas anymore.
And Overshawn wasn't ready either.
And Overshawn wasn't even ready, bro. Like, so that's why I be saying, like, that's the real reason why I thought they were gonna give him another year. Because, bro, like, who were you thinking he was? Jesus? Jesus in the form of a defensive coordinator. I think Jesus would be on offense anyway. He just seems like Jesus is more. He want to score more. You know what I mean?
With them sounders on, I don't know. But go ahead.
I know. But I'm just saying, what were you expecting, bro? What were you expecting from our defense?
I didn't expect to be the worst defense I didn't expect to be one of the worst defenses in history. You know,
Jesus would have had to be a quarterback, though. He would have had to be a quarterback.
Yeah, probably a quarterback. But they hit quarterbacks too hard. They can't be touching my Lord and Savior like that.
They ain't gonna touch him. Shit. That motherfucker gonna fall to the ground as soon as he hit the ball.
But yeah, like I get where you coming from though, Wes. And I don't think anybody's expectation was for the defense to even be good. You know what I'm saying? Like most people you talk to were like, man, we could probably be like the 20th defense. We could be the 20th best defense in the league. We could be the 18th, the 19th defense. They even had no grand aspirations for the defense. Like they said, you know what? We gonna suck. We ain't gonna suck that bad. That's what people were saying about the defense. To listen, it seems like it took effort to be that bad though, Wes. That's why people's mad at the man.
Bro, you had brand new corners every. I don't think we had the same two corners every in 2 games in a row. I don't think that there was a 2-week stretch where you had the same 2 starting corners. Bro, every single week, bro. Listen to me, Henny. I started that corner 1 week.
Man, listen. All that is fair. But I just seen the 49ers lose Nick Bosa, Fred Warner, lose their corners. The reason you saw Eric Kendricks playing because they called him up from the practice squad. They were
but they weren't originally bad, though. They weren't originally bad, bro. We were originally bad. Like, the 49ers have a history of having a solid defense. So that culture is there. It's there. Like, and listen to me, they knew exactly the players to bring in to get them the results that they needed.
They didn't play though, Wes. You mean to tell me you talk about Michael Parsons being gone, Nick Bosa was gone.
I'm saying this. All the backups that the 49ers brought up and brought in, they all played well. Why? Because they have a culture of picking good defensive players. Bro, we don't have a good culture of picking defensive players. We got a guy wearing number 31 playing corner. Get the fuck out of here, bro.
What's wrong with 31, nigga?
Bro, you are not 31. Bro, there are just certain numbers you are not playing corner, bro. Get out of here, bro. If you're a real football player, you know exactly what I'm talking about, bro. Get out of here.
Nigga said the cornerback playing 31. That shit's so shady. It's funny as hell.
That shit, that number weak as hell.
Thank you, landlord. If you see that number, and you playing quarterback,
number anyway.
Bro, if you see that number and you see that number at corner, a quarterback saying, "I'm going at 3-1." What the hell you mean? Who is he?
Hold on, Rebel 37, man.
That's even worse.
His number's so ugly. What is 37 or 34? He got a running back number.
Easy got Dirk Nowitzki number out that bitch.
That shit weak as hell too.
He got a scout team running back. He got a scout team running back number.
That shit matter too. That shit matter to me. I ain't gonna lie. If you play football, that shit kind of matter. Like, you get a scrub the weak ass numbers. You get a scrub the weak numbers.
Like, bro, come on, man. Come on, bro. Like, that's why I say, like, Eberflus was bad. Like, this is the thing that I would say. Eberflus was bad at not fixing the mess. But he did not make the mess. That's just what I said. He got fired because he was not good enough to fix the decisions that Jerry decided to make. That's why he got fired. He did not get fired because the decisions he made did not go through. And he got fired because you were not good enough to fix what Jerry messed up. I'm just being honest with you. No one's going to sit up here and try to make me explain to me why my Eberflus would be okay with trading Micah Parsons, the best defensive player probably in football, and this is your first year being a defensive coordinator in Dallas. That makes no sense.
Well, guess what, Wes?
You didn't get nothing back but picks.
Guess what? When they went around and they said, "Hey, are you cool with trading Michael Parsons?" and that nigga got up on the podium and said it was unanimous, you with them niggas now.
Yeah, you gotta be unanimous because if it ain't, you gonna be unanimously out that door.
He has to go anyway.
But Henny, you only in the job. He was only in the job for like 2 months, bro. Come on, he can't say nothing.
Hold on, real quick. Let me get this super chat and I'll respond to you, cuz. Now, B. Bird said with the 499, West Coast is right. Remember how we looked when Michael was hurt last year? We had the worst defense in the NFL. We did, and we still in the 31st. Flus was bad, but he was set up to fail. Listen, I understand what Wes is saying. Wes is not lying. He's not wrong. But you just sat here and talked about how Mike McCarthy separated himself from Kellen Moore. Like even if him publicly saying like, "Hey man, I love me some Michael Parsons. I didn't agree with that. Wouldn't have make them not trade the man. You would at least separated yourself in the eyes of the fans because nobody's gonna give nobody grace, for going along to get along. You know what I'm saying? Like there were Nazis, there were Nazi sympathizers. If you sympathize with a Nazi, they should have hung your ass up too.
But bro, then listen, don't take the job in Dallas then. Don't take no job in Dallas.
Don't take the job. Like, listen, you ain't lying.
Don't take no job in Dallas then.
You ain't lying. Because
that's always the option, because everybody be acting like you ain't got no option. The option is to say no. Tell Diddy no, nigga.
You gotta tell Diddy like the party. You got to tell him no.
You got to tell him no.
Yeah, you got to tell him no.
Because listen, you are right. That is a lose-lose situation. Because you ain't trying to lose your job, and you ain't trying to, you know what I'm saying? Like, you probably need the paycheck. But at the same token, if you're going to get fired anyway, you can at least, have your nose clean for when you go to the next job. Now everything is on your record. Like, man, this nigga was crazy enough to agree to letting him trade Michael Parsons. He don't like grits. Like, everything wrong with Matt Eberflus now.
Yeah, that's why I said that was one of the reasons why I felt that he was gonna get an opportunity to come back. But then Matt Eberflus, you know what he also did? He waited too long, because he did actually come out and say that it made his job harder with losing one of the best players in football in defense. But he said that after the end of the season, bro. You should have been saying that at the beginning. You're right. You should have been saying that. And I'm gonna tell you, that's what Jason Garrett messed up too. Jason Garrett was publicly agreeing to a bunch of stuff, and they fired Joe.
Yep, and you did all that going on to get along, and when your job was on the line, they told y'all niggas, no, you cannot call plays. With your job on the line, you cannot call plays, and you're an offensive minded coach. Then.
And I ain't gonna lie, I dropped the video right there. I said, I'm gonna keep it real with you. When they told you that right there, you should have quit right there. That's equivalent of you marrying a woman and her telling you on every Tuesday and Wednesday, I'm going to my ex-boyfriend's house. All right, well, guess what? Monday through Sunday, stay there. That's what you mean. Just go ahead and take off 7. Go ahead and take off 7 days. You good. We good, baby. Sometimes you got to stand down. And I'm going to be honest with you, Jason Garrett, look at the results. They fired you anyway.
Yep. And Jason Garrett ain't never got no other head coaching job after that.
What I told you, people be acting like dying ain't an option, bro. Sometimes you just gotta, sometimes that's the best option you got. You know what I'm saying? We warriors. You a soldier. If they come bust in your house, what you gonna do, nigga? It's time to die. Go run, family run. It's time to die.
That was fire, man. That's fire. That is fire, landlord. That is fire. Sometimes dying is an option. That is fire.
It is.
That is fire.
We men. We already subconsciously prepared ourselves for that shit. If somebody busts in our house and threaten our family, we gonna be willing to die on the spot right now.
Mm-hmm. Come with territory. You got a family, you gotta protect them at all costs, man.
That was fire.
Without hesitation.
That was fire. Hey, somebody need to clip that. That was fire.
Hell yeah. Now, I want to ask y'all about Zach Orr now. I don't even know if y'all in tune with the shit that's going on right now. He one of the folks they bringing in for the defensive coordinator role. And I ain't gonna hold you. He ain't as bad as them niggas tried to tell me. You know when your reputation precedes you, man, they're like, oh man, he ain't shit. He wasted the Ravens defense. He's sorry.
Lamar wasted their defense.
Man, Lamar being fragile wasted their defense.
Lamar is the biggest waster of their defense.
I'm trying to tell y'all, the offense does have a big effect on the defense. But yeah.
Ask the Philadelphia Eagles. I know the Philadelphia Eagles feel like they playing next week, but no, the whole team lost.
Real shit. So this is this Zach Orr stuff, man. This is what he did as a defensive play caller. Because he was the Ravens defensive coordinator. Also, by the way, the nigga only 33 years old. Like, me and this man are the same age. He was a former All-Pro linebacker. messed his back up to the point he can't play no more. Got into coaching very early, and he was the DC over there for 2 years.
I don't want no young whippersnapper DC, man. He your age, young whippersnapper ass nigga.
Man,
Hey, but let me give you a little pushback though. Outside of the age, I do like the fact because listen, when you young like that, you know what you mean. When everybody else all the other coaches come to practice with shoes on, he coming to practice with cleats on.
I know. I was just trolling here. Hey, that's all. I'm just fucking.
Oh, okay. Hey, you want a big troll? Shoot, what you talking about? We online at third. How old is you here? 33. We online talking about football. He in the NFL coaching football. What the hell? That's the biggest troll right there. What are we doing? I'm sitting on the side eating Taco Bell. We need to get it. I'm 43. I'm 43. Yeah.
I'm a man. I'm 43.
He had a beard.
He in the NFL coaching. Like, what have I been doing with my life? You know what I'm saying? But hey, listen. I wouldn't mind having a player coach because like the Al Harrises and stuff, they seem to do really. Even the Kevin, what was the one boy, the light skinned boy with the bald head, the one that cussed out. He cussed out Sean Lee and he actually cussed out Jalen Smith.
Oh, I know you're talking about
Rashad Richards.
Yeah,
Richards. Where is he? Where did he go?
Oh, he went somewhere. He back being pass game coordinator somewhere else.
But he was hot. He was hot just because of Dallas.
Let's see.
Light skinned boy. But I would like that. I wouldn't mind it. And he was a former linebacker, right?
Yeah, he was all pro linebacker.
So that means he'll be able to help me in the linebacker room.
Yep.
They'll never, to the life of me, I never understood how Dan Quinn was a defensive line coach and his defensive line was trash. I never, for the life of me, you never explained that.
You talking about Dan Quinn?
Yeah, he's a defensive line coach.
Yeah, but I'm talking about saying the defensive line was trash under Dan Quinn.
Bruh. Daniel Jones rushed for 76 yards versus us.
Yeah, but man, they were one of the top sack niggas in the league. Like,
bro, when you think of defensive line, no, because he's not coaching the edge. He was not coaching the edge rush. That's no. Defensive line is. I'm talking about defensive tackle.
I'm talking about the entire defensive line.
No, I'm talking about interior line. He's an interior. His specific is interior defensive line. That's what he did in college. That's what he did with Pete Carroll. Our interior defensive line, I was hoping was at least going to get better. Not sacks, man. I can't even. Honestly, bro, coaches don't even coach sacks. Let's just be real. Coaches, that's you, bro. That's you and your personal trainer on at the end of the year. All them crazy moves. They are not learning that from no coach. They learning that from these skilled dudes on Instagram.
Yeah,
because I'm gonna tell you, these dudes on Instagram, they know more than NFL coaches when it comes to the actual skill, and they're making more. Like that dude that on NFL, that dude on Instagram that does them videos, and he got on them NFL players. People be wondering why he won't coach for a team. I'm like, bro, how much wide receiver coaches making in the NFL? Like $80,000. This dude Jamar Chase is probably giving him $60,000, $70,000, and he's only been with him 2-3 months.
Who is Jannard?
Hmm?
I'm talking to the chat box. You said, what is Jannard talking about? Let me go here and look. Make sure that y'all ain't in here saying nothing crazy. Keep talking though.
No. Hey, I wouldn't mind him. Bring him and Harbaugh. Make Harbaugh my head coach assistant. Because I don't know if this Schottenheimer thing gonna work another year.
I think he got a big leash.
No, how you have a big leash? You ain't made the playoffs in 2 years.
Listen. He wasn't the head coach for the first one. They fired a nigga that didn't make the playoffs in 2024. People
tell
saying,
me if you really believe Jerry cares about that, bro. Jerry's not trying to go 3 years without going to the playoffs. That's going to affect that money. No, we got to go to the playoffs next year.
We'll see. I think he got a bigger leash than people putting on just because the way they moving.
And Dak played all 17 games, so he was not injured at all.
Yes, and Dak threw for what 4,500 yards, 30 touchdowns. You had 2,000-yard receivers. You had a 1,000-yard rusher. But you
Gonna get
cannot.
one. Gonna
You
got
can.
two receivers paid. Dak a fool.
Dak a monster, man. But listen, it is apparent because I just watched C.J. Stroud be complete ass the entirety of the game. That nigga
While
fumbled the
cussing the
ball.
fans out.
Yeah, fumbled the ball. Listen, folks, I want y'all to do some math with me. This nigga had 5 fumbles and an interception. Lost 2 of the
Still won the
fumbles.
game.
So he had 3 turnovers. Potentially could have had 6, and they won by 20 plus points.
And he cussed out the fans.
Then he cussed out the fans.
As he rocked out the fans.
And that's the thing.
Dak is like the total opposite of everything that everybody else is, and y'all just shit on that dude. Like, it's crazy, bro.
But this is my point, Wes. You score 40 points and you don't win the game. That is very telling about your defense.
Very. But go look at what Houston has right now, though. Go look at what Houston's defense right now. Look at their ranking. They're like top 5
they like that.
category. In almost every category.
They're monsters, man. They got pass rushers, defensive tackles. They got a good safety. They got 2 good corners. Really 3 because they Nichols is a good player. Linebackers. Like they don't have on paper a weakness on the defensive side of the ball.
So because of that, they're deep. Guess what? And guess what? You know who else does that? I'm not saying their defense is all world like Houston's because they're not, but they're good. They have a really good defense. The Philadelphia Eagles. And guess what?
Yeah.
When you have a really good, mature defense that can really stop teams from scoring, your quarterback can be ass. Like, your quarterback can literally be average.
Yep.
Because Jalen Hurts is average. And now you're starting to see the same thing Landlord was telling folks. Philadelphia, you starting to say maybe it wasn't the defense. Maybe it was the quarterback. Duh. We've been telling y'all that. But y'all didn't want to hear us because we Cowboy fans, but we've been telling y'all that.
Yeah, they like to live in delusion because they want their quarterback to be a mythical monster or some shit.
But I mean, Philadelphia fans also accept they don't put that. See, the thing about Philadelphia is they don't have a lineage of like these great quarterbacks. You know what I'm saying? Donovan McNabb was 20 years ago. Randall Cunningham was even farther. Jarowski was probably 50 years ago. Like, come on, bro. They got 3 quarterbacks that you can remember in the last 100 years. You know what I'm saying? The Cowboys have a lineage of people who have played the quarterback and have played it at a high level. So there's always going to be these higher expectations for quarterbacks in Dallas because the expectation, listen, if Dak was in Philadelphia, bro, they would have statues of him already. There would literally be statues of him already. Like, there would be murals of Dak all over with the same stats he got because he'd probably have 2 or 3 Super Bowls with them in that defense.
Mm-hmm. I agree with you, man. But I am finna have to depart from us now.
Yeah, me too, man.
Man, you got anything you want to add before we get out of here, cuz?
Hey, man, salute to the 49ers, man, for putting the goddamn Eagles out. Fuck the Eagles, man. And shout out to them for believing in my parlay, man. Salute to the 49ers for believing in my parlay, man, and believing in me doing the right thing with that little bit of money that they let me win, man. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate y'all, man.
Yes,
That's
indeed. It. All right, and Land, you want to add anything? Because we finna shut down.
Hey, man, like I said, we got to build. We got to build. We got to get somebody to build this defense. We asking a lot, man. We gonna have to have a collective Cowboys prep, man. I told y'all, shit, it's gonna be rough. I feel like it's possible, but we gonna have to trust Scotty or the Joneses, whoever the hell y'all want to blame. We gotta trust them. I don't feel like they can mess up hardly at all. So they gonna have to be damn near flawless victory, more to combat with this shit. For us to be the caliber of team that I think we should be next year, that we need to be next year.
And you only got 6 months to do it.
We better get to work. Shit. Hey, Wes, what you be saying when we be closing out, cuz?
All right, man, you already know what it is. Never look down because the star's up. Peace.
Peace.